Now, there's one other thing you have to be able to get right, and that is coterminal angles. What we're talking about is this. You have come across this idea before, but you may not have known that name for it. This angle here might be 60 degrees. But this angle is coterminal with another one. Let me get a different colour. If I go around one whole circle and then to that point, I've gone 360 plus another 60, which is 420 degrees. Actually, I don't even know what the symbol is for coterminal. I'm not going to write one. You get the same trigonometric results because it's coterminal with 420. And of course, I can go around another time. If I go once around, second time around, I've now got 720 degrees, and another 60, I'll have 780 degrees. These three angles are coterminal. I could do the same thing with fractions of pi. So this 60 degrees is pi on 3. This one will be 2 pi plus pi on 3. Whoops, sorry, I was talking about the blue one. 2 pi plus pi on 3, which is 6 pi on 3 plus another one is 7 pi on 3. Or I can go an extra time around, that's 4 pi plus pi on 3. And 4 pi, I'll write it for you so you can see what I'm actually saying. 4 pi plus pi on 3 is the same as, how many 3's? 12 pi on 3 plus another pi on 3. And that means it's 13 pi on 3. So let's try a couple of other examples. Suppose I want the angle, calculate the angle theta between 0 degrees and 360 degrees, so within the first cycle, that's coterminal with 960 degrees. Well, how many 360s can I take away from this to get myself below 360? I can take away 2 is 720, but if I try to take away 3, it's going to be more than 960 because it's actually more than 1,000. So we're going to take away 2 lots. Well, that means angle theta must be 960 minus 2 lots of 360, which is 960 minus 720, which is 240 degrees. So let's try an example in radians. Calculate the angle alpha between negative pi and pi that's coterminal with negative 22 pi on 3. Well, my goal is negative pi. I've got to increase this until I get above negative pi. Negative pi in thirds is actually negative 3 pi on 3. And I'm going in circles, so I'm adding some number of 2 pi's, which is the same as adding some number of 6 pi on 3's. So 22, negative 22, if I add 6 once, I get to 16. If I add 6 twice, I get to 10. If I add 6 3 times, I get to 4. Negative 4 pi on 3 is still less than this, so I need one more. 4 lots of 6 pi on 3 will get me to negative 4 thirds becomes plus 2 thirds. So that means alpha is negative 22 pi on 3, plus 4 lots of 6 pi on 3. Let's work it out again just to be sure. 22 plus, actually I can do it very quickly, can't I? 4 times 6 is 24. Take 22. So it's positive 2 pi on 3, which is less than pi.